Sorry guys, something went wrong with my connection and then the live stream just went out. So I'm just gonna retype this message here. Sorry guys, my stream just went out because of my connection and then I had to redo it. So now with Bitcoin, like I said, I'm sorry my stream just got cut off because of my connection. So now we were right over here and I told you I drew this little Fibonacci lines to tell you guys that if Bitcoin breaks this level and closes a monthly candle below this line, that is your indication that the price is going to come down to this level, okay? 29,000 level, okay? And if you take out your Fibonacci and you just cover this right over here, okay? You can clearly see where the Fibonacci is sitting. It's right below this line, okay? Right below this line, the 1.414, okay? So, and if you come here, you can see, oops, sorry, right over here, okay? So you can see where the 1.618 level is. It is at 31,124, okay? So if you see the price fall, it might find some support here. It might just wick over here and come back up, okay? So these are your support levels. This is a major support level for you guys, okay? And now if you come over here, if anyone is watching, uh, take a look at this. Where is the 55 moving average? 55 moving average is very close to the 2.272 level at 22,533. Now, I'm not saying it is going to happen, but this will be your indication if we lose the 20 moving average, because you can see in the previous runs, we were always on top of. Yeah, we were always on top of the 20 moving average. As soon as we broke out, we came back to the 55 moving average as support, okay? So look at this, 20 moving average, you're bullish. Break out of it, you come to the 55 moving average. So if that were to happen, come back to your 55 moving average, it's going to come up a little bit, okay? Because the monthly close is coming very soon. And then you will see, okay, look over here, I'll show you another example. So you have this volume, the price is going up, okay? Then the volume decreasing, the price is going down, okay? Low, low, low. Then when you have this accumulation zone, then you can see a little bit of volume has come into place. Okay, look at this. These two candles were the indication in the monthly time frame. Now, when we had this scenario play out, you can see how volume is going down and then the price is also going down. And then you had this big run up, okay? You can clearly see this run up indicates the price is going up. So volume picking up, price going up, okay? Volume coming down, price is coming down. And at the moment you can see price coming down. At the moment you can see we are creating somewhat of a, it's coming up. So you can judge by this move that a lot of accumulation is taking place right now because volume is coming up. You can see volume went up here, then the price went up. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's selling or buying candles, but this is one indication that should um, give you a scenario what can happen. Okay, now if it does hold the 20 moving average in this monthly close in 4 days and 5 hours, then you can expect a big green candle to come. Okay, So everybody is really closely looking at this area, probably a lot of whales as well, and they're trying to see if what the monthly close is going to be like. It's up to them. Usually when the monthly close is coming closer, a lot of people either starts buying in or selling out. Okay, so keep a close eye on this area. If you have any coin you want me to go over, just let me know. Type it in the chat box. We can go over your coin. Okay, no problem. And so this is a very significant area, to be honest. Let me show you. We take this off, because if we do hold this level, okay, which I'm looking very closely at, then expect something like this. The monthly time frame. This scenario can play out, okay? Because you can clearly see this dump over here. Let me show you this dump that we had, about 42%, okay? 42% dump. Now, very similar case for this dump as well. Okay, I mean about 40% dump with the full candles, but it's a very interesting pattern at the moment, okay, because this is considered to be as a bearish double bottom, W bottom, bearish W bottom. But if this is the neckline, okay, this is basically the neckline. If it breaks it, then this pattern is valid and it has a technical target to the downside. Let me show you. So let's see where the downside is. And you can see the downside is coming exactly at the 55 moving average. So if this neckline gets broken, then this is your technical target. Okay, this is where everybody is getting this prediction from why Bitcoin can go to 20,000. Okay, because you can see this is where the top is and this is where the resting point is. Look. Okay, this is where the resting point is. This is where the 55 moving average is. So this is where a lot of YouTubers you will see having this kind of prediction. Okay, it can happen if it breaks this. Surely it can, but if it jumps off this level, okay, it holds this level, then expect a movement to back to this level, 60,000. Okay, and this time it will have some hurdles among the way because it has a lot of resistance areas, okay? Because if you look at this pattern closely, okay, I'll show you one thing. Give me 1 second. Look at this pattern a little bit closely, okay? So you can see it is also a bull flag kind of pattern, okay? So the price goes up and making a bull flag, okay? If this happens, this is a surety. This can be considered as a bull flag. And the bull flag has a technical target, you know. Let's say this is the pole. Okay, this was the pole of the flag. And we can say this was the pole. If this happens, so I'm looking at it very closely actually. You know, if this happens, we go up, then we can consider this as a bull flag. And then we can have this technical target. So you can see this technical target is going to be about $185,000 this next leg up, okay? And that's going to be amazing if that happens, because you can see over here we had this kind of bull flag scenario play out, okay? And let's see if this target was met. We had this pull and then it broke out. You can clearly see right over there actually, okay? You can clearly see it's almost went a little bit further because the momentum was really strong, but it met it, okay? So keep an eye on this whole pattern it's making, okay? And I think if it holds this support level, then you will see a lot of people all over the news talk about this pattern over here, okay? And you heard this first at my channel, okay? So okay, we do have some viewers. If you have your coin, you want me to cover your coin, kindly put it in the chat box. We can go over your coin. till then, I'll just just talk about this pattern over here. So you can see right over here, okay? We had this run up. Wow, what a beautiful run. I wish I knew about Bitcoin at these levels. And then we had this pattern, because we can learn from history actually, okay? This coin. Yeah, the supply is pretty big, about 64 billion. That is correct. But the market cap is only about 3-4 billion at the moment, okay? So normally when you see different coins, let me just bring up the coin market cap so I can explain you as well. Okay, so this is coin market cap, and now if you look at VeChain, okay, let me just put VeChain here. Forget about that. If you look at VeChain, it should be around 20 something. Where is VeChain? Okay, it's at 35 right now, okay? So you can clearly see with VeChain, it is at 3 billion, okay? And that's not a bad market cap, to be honest. It tells you that the coin has a lot of potential, okay? Because if you go a little bit above, Mana is about 4 billion, and you can clearly see the hype around the metaverse, okay? You can look at Tron. The only reason Tron is at 5 billion or close to 6 billion because of the gas fee. It has the utility, okay? And I think Tron has 100 billion market cap. Same way, Cosmos, I mean, we need this in the whole blockchain because it has a very big use case. Terra, I mean, sorry. Look at Shiba, okay? Shiba has a $11 billion market cap. Now, what is Shiba? It's a meme coin, okay? So now let's go back to VeChain. If you click on VeChain and you look at the total supply, it says 86 billion over here. Circulating supply is 64 billion, okay? So now, if you look at the market cap, okay, it's 3 billion and we are at 0.05185. So it has to go up, okay? Literally, let's see. It has to go up if you said 0.60. So if Bitcoin goes to 100 and let's say 86,000 or 200,000, okay, then it has to go up. That's 10. 10 times to get to 50 cents and has a market cap of about 30 billion, okay? 30 billion market cap, okay? And that can happen because if Bitcoin goes to about 150, 200,000 area or price, then you will see a lot of coins just shoot up. And there's something called alt season as well, okay? Where you have these altcoins rally that happens. I can show you one more chart that let me show you one more chart. If we go back, come here and bet Ethereum. Okay, if you look at this chart over here, okay, this is basically a VeChain Ethereum pairing chart. And if you let me delete the lines so you can see it easily. So now look at this, okay? So because VeChain is using ERC20 token, and that is basically an Ethereum token, okay? So VECHAIN comes in that chain of Ethereum, okay? So you can see this is when the money flows into VECHAIN from Ethereum, okay? And you always have these kind of rallies. Let me go to the weekly. Okay, you always have, sorry, side the indicators. So you always have these kind of rallies that happens where VeChain gets into power, okay, and it gets a lot of flow from Ethereum, okay. So now it has happened a lot of times. If you look at this chart, look right over here, right over here, right over here, right over here, right over here. Okay, these are the big rallies that happened with VeChain. Okay, now where are we? We are at the very bottom. So a lot of accumulation comes in over here. Okay, what's going on right now is basically this, where we were at, right over here. So VeChain still hasn't got this move. Okay, look down, up, when the money flows into VeChain. So a lot of people with VeChain are probably aware of this pattern over here with Ethereum VeChain pairing chart. Okay, the VET. And your question, when with VeChain was at 0.001, the reason it got to those 0.27, its highest value, because this happened. Okay, a lot of money came into VeChain from Ethereum. Same goes over here. So you could just take this chart and place it right next to the um, VeChain chart, and you will understand what this chart is telling you. Look over here in the RSI as well. Okay, if you look at the RSI, you can see these big rallies to the upside. Okay, these big rallies. So VeChain is actually at the cusp of that rally. Okay, and I'm not a financial advisor, but this is what these charts are basically portraying, that there has to be a rally to the upside, if you understand what I'm trying to say. And look at this stochastic RSI. It might come down a little and settle down somewhere, but you can see the volume is decreasing with the pairing chart. Same goes when it was decreasing over here, then boom, decreasing, then boom. Okay, so keep an eye on this because this is actually one indicator for VeChain that will tell you what's going to happen in the coming future. Okay, so it's a very important chart. You can go and make these support lines like that, a little bit above, and then have this um, resistant levels. Okay, because next time VeChain is going to go up, it's going to go up and probably touch these levels. Okay, and this is indicating that it will go to those 50 to 60 cents or maybe close to $1. And if you look at VeChain right now, oops, not this one. Okay, so if you look at VeChain, even VeChain, look at this resistance level. Let's take these off. Okay, and next time it's gonna do something. It will go up. Right now it's coming down. It has to find its support somewhere. Okay, next time it's gonna go up. Obviously, it's gonna have a rally to the upside like that. Okay, something like that will happen. And then you can see the resistance is at about 86 cents. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to exactly do something like this. It might come down, maybe settle down somewhere, consolidate, and then have something like, go like this and do something like this, okay? So, because you can see the very bottom for VeChain was 0.001, and then from there it went up about 1400%. It's like a 14x. Okay, and from here to here it went up about 28x, about 29x. Okay, So next time it goes up, let's see how many x's it can do if it comes and hits this level. About, yeah, 21x. So whenever that move comes, but yeah, Bitcoin has to break that 100,000 mark. I'll just give you that 100 to 150,000, then you will see this big rally to the upside, okay? So I hope that answers your question, George. It does have a big supply is big, but that doesn't really matter to be honest, because uh, now it will slowly get there, you know. If you're trying for it to get it overnight, like all the other coins, yeah, well, there are other coins that will make you get there quicker. But now, if you believe in the project, then, you know, I would just tell you, I mean, it's up to you. If you believe in the supply chain and you know the what VeChain is doing, they're getting partners every day, so they're doing great stuff. Like Tesla, you know, Tesla is making doing great things, so people go and invest in Tesla. Apple and exactly, you could look at VeChain. Like if they're doing good things, they are you know have that proper business ethics and all that. So yeah, but there are, I mean, in cryptocurrencies, there are a lot of other there's a lot of use case for every different coin. So you should target what use case you are supporting. That's how you're gonna get like NFTs. NFTs have a different use case for the gaming world, okay? So, but billions of dollars are invested in NFT marketplace. A lot of people don't really understand NFTs, so they don't really touch it. But if you get into the gaming and see where NFT can go, there's a lot of money to be made in NFTs as well. I hope that answered your question, George. If we have any other request, we can take that. Not a lot of viewers are joining today, so we might end the stream a little bit sooner. But at the moment, everything is down. Even if you look at the stock market, because of the Fed, they had this ugly interest rate spike. Look at the stock market. It was down, red all the way. And if you look at this, one of the stocks that I cover usually is Neo. And it went up all the way to 66. Now it's down to 20. And this company makes electric vehicles in China. So Oasis Network, yeah, we could check Oasis Network. Oh wow, what is this coin doing? This is interesting. It's been going up while a lot of coins are going down. So let's see. So we have this support over here, okay? This is the support right over there. And so it went up like that. It went up. What does the Oasis network do again? Because this is an interesting pattern it has made. Okay, you can see in the Fibonacci right now. It's just this move. Hmm. Okay. So this is what I see in the short term. It's trying to have this pattern, okay? But it has a very amazing pattern that, it has made. And we have this, okay? This is your support line, okay? This is the support line, and I would say at the moment, this is the resistance. And you can see it's making a channel towards the upside, okay? So it's just playing in this manner. Okay, and if it breaks this support, it will come down. Okay, and you can see it also made this this pattern over here, and it had a technical target to the upside. You can see as soon as it broke, it went and touched the resistance line. So it's a very beautiful pattern actually, and it's going towards the upside at the moment. But you can see by this area, okay, if it comes up and let's see, right over here, okay, if it makes this pattern, bearish head and shoulder pattern like that, or breaks it and comes here and sits on this line, then it will have a technical target to the downside if that happens. Okay, at the moment it hasn't broken it, so we cannot say anything. Okay, but it will come. You can see it will come to this low. Okay, this price will come to this low, but at the moment it hasn't broken anything. It's respecting the channel, and momentum looks pretty good, solid for the Rose network, the Rose USD. So, and I think it's a pretty solid pattern it's making. And let's go to the weekly. Yep. So expect something like this. So if Bitcoin breaks down, now this is not following Bitcoin's momentum; it's going against it. Okay. So I cannot say if it will break if Bitcoin falls, but if it does fall to 30,000, most probably it can break, okay? But it has some really solid support at this level right over here. Okay, 26, 0.26. So if it breaks this, it will come and land over here, okay? Because you can see clearly right over here, right over here, right over here, okay? And if that happens, it will come and find some support, and even in the Fibonacci, let's see. This was the previous high actually, so it made an all-time high recently, 0.59. And let's take a look at the RSI. Okay, it can come down because in the RSI, it is portraying it will. In the weekly time frame at least, you can see a bearish divergence take place. I'm not gonna say if it is gonna come down right now, but because usually when you have a bearish divergence and the price is going up, because the momentum is really strong, you can judge this by the volume, okay? If it holds this level, then expect another leg up to this resistance line, okay? While the RSI can do something like this. Hit its head on this line. This line is very important, okay? Let's take a look at the daily. Yeah, you can see a bearish divergence in the daily as well. That's why the price came down. Look, this was a hidden bearish divergence. The price was, momentum was in a straight line while the price action was going up. Okay, so that's why you see this price coming down and finding support at that level. And you can see this was the support level. It broke, hit its head, and came down. Okay, so but overall, it is holding this support. So if it holds this support, closes maybe a, let's see, move this. Yeah, it closes maybe a daily candle above this, then you can expect something like that to take place where, whenever it decides to, uh, let me just take this off and go to the lower time frames. Yeah, well, in the lower time frames, it is making this pattern like a as a descending triangle, okay? So if it does break towards the downside, because you can see it's losing momentum at the moment. Now it depends where does it break out from, okay? If it does break out, let's say from the top or the bottom, then this is gonna be the top. It might come and visit this high again. If it breaks down from the bottom, wherever that might be, this is going to be the technical target 0.24, but we do have some strong support at this level, okay? So keep a watch. Wherever the breakout will come from, that's where the short-term target is going to be, okay? But yeah, this is a good pattern. It's in this channel at the moment. It hasn't broken down yet. So even if you bring out the line chart, you can see it a little bit better, where you are making these kind of structures, very beautiful structures, okay? Hope that answered your questions. Oh, welcome, Mr. Barnes. Do you have any coin you want me to cover? Because we are not getting a lot of viewers today. I came in a little bit late because I was busy doing something. So if you have any coins, let me know, guys. We can go through your coins and then wrap up the stream. At the moment, sand is pumping. Okay, if you look at sand, no problem, George. Okay, so sand box has been pumping lately, and I told you that if we have a breakout, you might see a pump to the upside because sand is trying to get to this line over here. Okay, and let's cover. Uh, yeah, let's take a look at mana really quick. Take a look at mana. So mana is up a little bit. Let's take this off. Okay, so mana, okay, let's go in the weekly and you can see mana is in this beautiful channel, okay, beautiful channel. If you know these channels, you already know where the bottoms are, because you don't want to get any coin that are right over here, right? Or right over here, okay, you just get, uh, you know, in that volatility phase, and you want to get coins where there is support, okay? Because wherever there is support, you are entering at a very good position because even if you would have entered, look at this, okay, entered right over here, it's consistent, the price stayed consistent and broke to the upside, okay? So this is how you find the bottoms actually, If you would have entered here, boom, pump to the upside, okay? So with mana token, you can see we are very close to that support level, okay? And this support level is a very important level for mana, okay? Mana needs to hold this support level in order for the next run up, okay? So will it have it? Let's see. Let's go to the lower time frames to see what's going on. So at the moment, mana coin is doing something like this. Let's go to the 1 hourly actually. It had this support, a resistance, it broke out, came back in, then broke back again. But it made this pattern, look. Okay, this is a inverse head and shoulder pattern in the 1 hourly, okay? And you can see it had a technical target right over there, but it never got to it, okay? Because Bitcoin, had this dump, So it came down. Okay, this is where you see that dump. Okay, now it went up, came back because sand was pumping. Okay, it's a very good price, by the way. Mana is at a very good price. Remember when it was at $5? It went there twice, and everybody wanted to get into Mana at that time. But at the moment, look at this pattern. Okay, so this pattern, right over here actually, here we have this kind of pattern playing out for Mana. And this, I can say, is kind of like a bearish pattern overall, okay? Because you can see it is a rising wedge. If it breaks the resistance, that's great, but normally they break to the downside, okay? Or this is what Mana is doing, okay? If it breaks this level, this support level, expect Mana to come down and visit these lows, okay? Uh, yeah, this low, because falling wedges have technical targets to the downside. Because if you turn around, this is a falling wedge. So if it would have broken to the upside, then it would have visited this or this level, depending on whichever one. Probably this level. No, I think this level because this is the one touching. Okay, so this level. Okay, now this is Mana. Let's cover MATIC really quick. I hope that answered your question, Mr. Farnese. Let's cover MATIC. So with MATIC, see, I already gave you this kind of scenario where it's gonna make this kind of pattern. Let's take this off now. So it looks like it went a little bit above, so we can just do that, you know. Now, if it breaks this level, can it do that? Oh, okay. This is gonna be it then. So if MATIC comes and breaks this level now, then you already know that is bearish, okay? If it breaks this level, that is bullish. But I already gave you this scenario where MATIC had this technical target to the upside, and you can see as soon as it broke out, we came very close to it, but never got fully there, okay? And then it's creating this bearish patterns at the moment. You can clearly see higher lows being made, higher lows, okay? The price is going towards the downside. And this is an indication, so it's losing momentum, okay? It happened here as well, but it created this kind of pattern, okay? This is a falling wedge. Falling wedges have targets to the top side. You can see it came very close to that top. It actually went a little bit above as well. So MATIC can have these technical targets. Now wherever that breakout will come from, it's to the downside, okay? I already told you this was the target. If it breaks wherever that breakout is, it will come and revisit these bottoms over here. And if you go in the daily time frame, I already gave you this target right over here. Okay, because MATIC is just playing in this box right now. It's stuck in this box. Okay, now if it breaks the box, it can surely come to this level. That means Bitcoin has broken its support. That's what that means. Okay, so keep an eye on it because these technical targets, when they want to get there, they get there. Okay, now or later, look at this. It had this technical target. It broke to the downside. And where does it come? It came right over here, okay? So this is what, I mean, because it goes to its next support, you know, that's what it does. Now, this is MATIC for you, but let's check in the, we already checked the lower time frames, yeah. So let's go ahead and cover VECHAIN. We already covered VECHAIN, so let's really quickly do it for Mr. Farnese. Let's see, VECHAIN. Okay, so this is VECHAIN. Okay, you can see we have broken towards the downside. And this is obviously momentum is shifting towards the downside because Bitcoin is coming down at the moment. Okay, so let's see. I already told you with VECHAIN that VECHAIN is in this pattern. Okay, whatever happens, it's in this channel formation, okay? It's an ugly channel because we had a breakout right over here, but we will ignore this, okay? It's still in this channel and it will come here. This is the strongest support VeChain has at the moment, okay? This level over here. I will mark it again. Right over here, okay? So this is the strongest level. You can see we have this support and then we have this red line coming in as a support. Why this red line? Because we have this area of support, area of support right over here, okay? And if we lose this, then this is the strongest support for VeChain, the yellow line, okay? So this and this yellow line, wherever it comes, okay? Wherever that comes. And I also showed you this in the Fibonacci. Let me do it again. Okay, you can see that in the Fibonacci as well. Let's take this off. The 1.272 level is exactly sitting at this red line where we placed this highs, okay? And 1.414 is coming very close to this green line, okay? The second support, and it is at this yellow support trend line, okay? So keep an eye on that, and this should tell you the story. Wherever it comes, these are your strongest support levels, okay? Because it has support from these lines, the Fibonacci lines, and then the highs of the previous VeChain price action. Okay, so this is it for VeChain, and hopefully everything works out and it finds its support, because all the coins at the moment, even Bitcoin, they're all trying to settle down for the support, where the support is. Once they find the support, then you will see the magic happen, okay? Exactly like it did over here when the price was coming down, right over here. Consolidated quite a bit and then it took off, okay? Exactly like what happened here. The price came down, consolidated for a bit, found support level, and then boom, upside, okay? It came back down off the Corona dump, but this was just, because of Corona. Nobody was expecting this, okay? And right over here, this you could call it a dead cat bounce kind of scenario, okay? But it's still, this is still a consolidation phase where it found the support and then it couldn't break it. Then bulls won this battle, okay? Let's go over here and over here as well. See, I can give you an example over here. When the price came down, okay, this is a 50%. I'm sorry, Mike, just so you will understand this better if I just explain you the whole theory. The price came down, okay, it's a sell-off. A dead cat bounce scenario happened right over here where it gained 50% of the price. Then it came down even more because this was just a dead cat bounce, okay? If you know what the dead cat bounce is, the terminology is basically when the price falls quite a bit, then it retraces back 50% and then you see the further selling happen, okay, where it breaks this support, okay? And then it came up again 50%, okay? And then it went down. But see, it tried to break this, so this is a good sign. Even if it has a dead cat bounce, it's telling you that there are buyers ready to buy this coin, okay? And then it went up. Again, it tried to break it, but it couldn't break it. Now the dead cat bounces in the opposite viewpoint, okay? Then it came down 50%, okay? Then it found support here, like here. So it did exactly opposite what happened right over here, okay? Then it went up, consolidated, boom, breakout. So it tried to break this resistance once, twice, three times, and then finally this breakout took place, okay? So now since we have done all this work for this breakout, you can see right over here we just broke this level, okay? So this was a very crucial level for VeChain in a way. So now what do you want? You want it to come down, find a support, consolidate for a bit, okay, and find its lowest bottom where sellers are gonna say, screw this. This is basically what's gonna happen, okay? Where the sellers are gonna get tired and be like, we don't want to sell anymore. We'll be okay with the loss, and that's where you will see a lot of accumulation take place when new buyers or people who do dollar cost average will come here and whales will come here and buy it at the lowest, cheapest price, and then you will see a beautiful consolidation take place, and then the price will go up, probably get rejected here, maybe come down, build a new support level, then break to the upside. Okay, so that's exactly what happened here. Okay, so this is how it works. Sometimes, it doesn't even have to consolidate here. Sometimes what happens, like this, okay, because you have worked a lot in these areas, you might just blast to the upside, and no resistance is going to stop you. Okay, if you get over, look over here, if you get over these moving averages, then nothing will stop you. Okay, it will just blast off these resistance levels. Okay, because you have already broken out, so this resistance is getting weaker every time you're touching it. Okay, so this is the psychology behind these resistances and all these them support levels. Once you come to the support level, that's your beautiful opportunity. Because think about this, okay? This was the lowest point of VeChain, 0.001. It's not that far away. So there will come a time when people will start just just take my money kind of situation, okay? And then that's where the magic happens. Because when sellers stop selling their coins, okay, and then the buyers are like, hey, I think this coin is for cheap, let's get into it, and then you will see a rise to the upside. That's what happened here, okay? Why did this happen? Why did the buyers come in? Because they know what a beautiful opportunity this was. Because if you just go in the RSI, RSI is oversold here, okay? RSI is oversold here. Look at this, RSI is oversold at the moment. And if you just draw a line over here, let's just draw this line right over here, okay? You can see it's only once the RSI went this low, excuse me. Second time it was a little bit above. This is the third time it has been this low. So maybe there is a pump coming very soon. You know? So this is the whole theory about these bottoms, finding the bottom, settling down, and just um, accumulation taking place. Because here, let me show you one more thing. Okay, when the price came to this support level, there's a reversal pattern that comes into play. Okay, look at this reversal pattern. So price is here. It made, what did it make? If you go to the 4-hourly, let's see if it's a little bit better. Yeah, it made this pattern, head and shoulder pattern. Technical target was from the top to the bottom. And let's see if it got there. It went a little bit above, but this was the technical target. As soon as it broke this support level, because you can see that it made this pattern, technical target was from the top to the bottom. As soon as it broke, this was the target. It came and met it, okay? Because you can see what pattern it has made. Bearish head and shoulder, bullish head and shoulder, and not even that, it made a ascending triangle. Look, ascending triangle. So bullish pattern and accumulation. Sometimes they make 2-3 bullish patterns in order to break this resistance lines. Okay, so this was an indication that buyers are getting more active than sellers. Okay, the same psychology applies when the price reaches to the top. When buyers are saying, man, this price is too high, we need to take some profit, then the price comes down. Then this is that 50% bounce, dead cat bounce. Okay, so you can exactly see, look, price is high, came down, dead cat bounce, it broke this low, it's going down. Okay, look right over here. Okay, went down, hit the resistance, came down. Okay, so this is basically the same scenario what's happening. Okay, the next run, whatever, whenever that comes, it is going to be huge. And if regulations say, hey, everybody say hello to Bitcoin, we accept Bitcoin, then you will see that crazy run go to the upside. Okay, so this was the Corona dump, so you have to ignore this. Okay, because if Corona never happened, it would have gone up like that. Okay, came down here and then boom, up. Okay, so this is just Corona right over there. So I'm pretty convinced with this whole analysis because um, it has happened before and it is happening again. Okay, and this is just a normal phase in trading where there are um, you know retracement, pullbacks. People who bought here, they're probably selling here or maybe along the way, and then they're selling. Some people get scared. They're like, shit, man, I made $100,000. Excuse me. I made $100,000. Now my money is going. So obviously they're gonna sell along the way, right? Or maybe $5,000, $2,000. So millions of dollars. Uh, they want to rebuy the coin, buy back the coin at the lower prices if you made a good amount. This is how a lot of big players play the game, okay? Uh, Especially in the stock market. They buy at the bottom and then they're selling high, okay? Because they know they have specialists sitting right next to them looking at these damn charts. They're like, hey, the price is going to go up. Invest right over there and sell over here. They have stop losses set already for the selling point as well because they exactly know where these levels are. It's like that magic lamp. They have that, okay? So this is the whole theory, psychology behind VeChain at the moment, and I'm very, I mean, supply chain is kind of low at the moment. We are having a lot of problems with supply chain all around the world. Especially, you would know that if you have sold your used car recently, then you know that you got a good amount for your used car because of the shortage of the semiconductor chips. Now, VeChain is solving that problem, okay? And it is solving that problem in the supply chain world, okay? So this is like it's like an innovation, I would say, what VeChain is trying to do. Because once a lot of big companies, see, big companies are not coming out and saying we use VeChain because they don't want to tell the next business that, hey, we are using VeChain. VeChain is coming out there and saying we have partnered with this company because other companies see other businesses as competitors. They don't want to give their secret ingredient to a different business. That's why you see when you go on the VeChain website, you see a lot of partners attached to VeChain. Okay, because if the businesses like let's say BMW or DHL or other partners, they go bragging about we have this amazing blockchain technology now we have partnered with. Some businesses do, but most business want to keep it a secret, okay? I'm a supply chain major, so I know these kind of things that they don't want to give their secret ingredient of what they're using. So once VeChain, comes out there and you know people start adopting their technology of the utility token VeChain and VeThor, then you will see a ripple effect come out there for VeChain because a lot of businesses are using their token. Okay, the utility has to be there. So now, same way like I explained you, like metaverse tokens, or exchange tokens like BNB Binance token. People use it to get a reduction on their fees, like Ethereum token, the gas fee and the damn, anything you're using to transfer, Ethereum token gets utilized. Same way XRP, like XRP token is made for the banking system, to reduce the fees for the transactions fees internationally. But the SEC got up their ass, and once that gets resolved, you will see XRP go up, and hopefully Bitcoin will also go up because the regulation will get approved. So a lot of things, like once VeChain gets these their tokens to be utilized, then even 20 billion market cap, 30 billion market cap is not a big deal, because the total market cap of the whole crypto market at the moment is what is it, 1.6 trillion. Okay, it touched 3 trillion, but at the moment it's 1.6 trillion. Okay, so it's pretty big, to be honest, because slowly it will keep growing, because I remember when it was uh, only 500 billion. It has gained a lot. So slowly, like me, you guys are trying to understand these cryptocurrencies. There's new thing coming out every year. Like last year, it was actually um, um, decentralized financing. Yeah, a lot of these decentralized financing tokens really shot up. This year, it's DAO and NFTs. They shot up. So every year, something new is being introduced. So the whole thing is growing, and especially if you have heard about crypto.com, the Crow, the native token. I heard they recently bought the Staples Centers, and so the whole thing is growing, and they're partnering with a lot of sports team, and becoming the sponsor. So it's very hopeful that it will start growing, and things are looking good for these coins. Okay, and US stock market is worth about $50 trillion, the whole stock market. So that's 50 trillion. Think about this. There's Bitcoin, the whole cryptocurrency market at 1.6 billion. So what happens when it grows to maybe 10 trillion or 20 trillion? Bitcoin will automatically go to maybe 500,000, right? Or close to 500,000. So yeah, things are looking good. But yeah, I do see some people have joined. If you haven't hit the like button and you like what I'm saying or my analysis, kindly hit the like button. That would really help the channel. Thank you so much. But yeah, this is VeChain. Okay, and let's see. Let's see what time it is. Okay, guys, it was great discussing all these matters, and we did have some people join today, and thank you so much. Hopefully, we'll cover this tomorrow and see what. Are we still connected? Okay, yeah, we are. So, hopefully, if I get time tomorrow, I'll come and rejoin tomorrow, and let's see what happens with the market at the moment. Let's quickly see what Bitcoin is doing, and then we'll end the stream, okay? Yeah, you can see Bitcoin is falling down. Yeah, we are falling down. It will probably come down to this low, because I told you that Bitcoin was in this rising channel. Look, rising channel. And then rising channels are usually bearish channels, okay? If you look at this channel, here, I can show you another channel. Look at this channel. It was a bearish pattern, okay? So it will come down and revisit this low. Okay, and after that, maybe find some support. Yeah, we can find some support and have a little bit of a bounce right from here, okay? But at the moment, yeah, things are gonna go down because Bitcoin is going down. And if you could just see, look at this, the market has gone red. Okay. Besides dark coins, sand coin is up. Everything else has gone 3% down. Okay. 10 Gala went down, damn, 13%. So yeah, this is it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream, and kindly share my videos and stuff. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, and I don't know why it's taking such a long time. But yeah, share my videos with your family, friends, and get me those subscribers. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. Have a good day. Bye bye. See you guys tomorrow.